Welcome to this commentary of Magetower Havoc DH. I'm playing No Momentum Glaive Tempest. I'll link the talents in the description. So first off, I'm just gonna Firebrand under me with Immolation Aura, doing my basic opener. The damage doesn't matter that much in the Archmage phase. That's why I'm not using any pots or lust or anything on this guy. Most of the damage is required in the last phase. It's all about surviving the Archmage. So here I'm just trying to leech some health off the icicle things. And just trying to bait the Archmage as close to the middle as possible. Now here he's gonna teleport away. And he's just one fell rush away from me. Trying to get some my being cleave on the icicles, but I think it missed the boss actually, so it probably wasn't worth. Just gonna try and bait the Archmage back into the middle. Actually trying to glaive tempest the icicles, but I just missed. Here I'm getting a bit low, so I'm gonna fiery sigil under me. That hits every shard as I'm dipping low, but I think it's just enough to like keep me alive. Then I get more than enough leech and souls from the I-beam. The Frostbolt phase is pretty simple. You just repeat this process over and over again. Now the boss is about to phase. I want to be as close to the middle as possible. And looking at the sparkles, I can reach it with 2 fell rushes. Here I don't need to kick as it goes in the shadow barrage instantly. And just do max deeps here. I'm saving the hunt for when he blinks away in just a second. After this draw power cast, I try to interrupt it immediately, yeah. So now he's blinking away. I actually think I pre-moved too soon. So he blinks on top of himself. But I just hunt to the boss and keep damaging. New draw power is coming, so I'm stunning it here. Just keep the stacks semi-low. It doesn't really matter if he gets a few stacks. Just don't let him get too many. Now he's phasing. I'm actually quite far away from the middle, so I have to use my health pot and blur here to survive. Kill the ad and just wait for full HP and then dash back. Now we're back at the Frostbolt phase with the Shadow Barrage. Again, it's just dodge the barrages and try and bait the boss to the middle. I actually don't do a very good job at baiting here, so I end up being very far from the boss. So I decide to hit the shards a bit more to get more life back. Here I think I just panicked just a little bit, but I have my kick up, so it should be fine. I'm getting kinda low, so this is a bit scary for me. Luckily I had I-beam ready, so I got a big leech off there. I also glaive tempest the shards. That's a bit overkill, I think. The floor is full of souls now, so I'm very healthy now. The boss is in a pretty good spot in the middle, so right now I'm just chilling, waiting for the blink. The other side is full of my souls, so I have no worries here. Boss teleport to the souls, so I don't have to leech any health off the shards. Just keep damaging. Here it's a bit unlucky. He just faces with like 1 HP left on the facing. And I'm pretty far away from the other side. So I end up killing 1 ad. And waiting on my health, and then vengefully back to the boss and insta-facing him. Now I'm pretty low HP at the moment, but it actually doesn't really matter because the second phase boss does pretty much next to no damage with his melees. For phase 2 I've saved up my metamorphosis and the hunt to line up with lust and the combat potion. So I drums, use pot, hunt, do my opener, stuff. I actually don't annihilate or use annihilation, which is like a DPS loss. So that's something I could have done better. Just hit the boss, wait for Seed of Darkness coming in. I just milk a little more damage and then I go and dash away. You have to get these ads away from the boss and just try to burst them down. I'm actually not running the triple glaive, like where it changed to one more target, so I only have a slow for 2. This area hurts quite a bit, so I'm just trying to finish them off from the save zone. You can also use the invisible wall behind me to vengeful retreat while like being 100% of the time not moving the boss and hitting the boss at the same time. As well as your Unbound Chaos procs can be used against the wall to avoid just moving the boss too much. Next up, Seed of Darkness is coming in 5 seconds. I want to have some damage for it. I ended up greeding too much on some of these sets. Like now I could just move further away. Also I stun a bit too soon, I think. They have like a small period where they don't move. So I end up using Hunt here. I think I would have wanted it for boss. One thing I maybe could have done is just Hunt into the boss through the ads, but that probably would have been a bit risky. I decided to jump in and I-beam while cleaving the boss. It ended up paying out. While you're I-beaming, you actually heal a lot from Fell Devastation and just doing a lot of damage, so I wasn't really that scared there. Coming up here, one thing you want to avoid is like dipping in and out of the creeping shadow. Because as you saw there, I was extremely close to dying, just 1 or 2 ticks more and I would have died. Now Seed of Darkness is coming again. Here I just... in hindsight, I should have saved the demon for damage. Just damage on the ads. It does quite a bit of damage, so it's something you definitely wanna use if you get a proc. I'm in kind of a small panic here, so I think I end up I-beaming this. I would have preferably wanted it for boss, but it should be fine. The damage isn't as tight as it was in Shadowlands, if I remember correctly. I actually never done this in Legion, so I can't reference that. Hunt off cooldown. I have like every damage button ready now, so I'm just gonna use Essence Break into double Death Sweep with meta. As I got my second meta here, I know like my time is running out, but the boss HP is pretty low, so I think at this moment, if I get through these ads, I'm done with the boss. So now I'm just jumping all the way to the edge. I actually vengeful for just the Fury region. Now I didn't want to Fell Rush because I had the Unbound Chaos proc, but it ended up running out before the ads even spawned. Now I have a lot of damage again with Essence Break and Glaive Tempest. So I'm hard chilling. I'm just finishing off the boss. Alright, right now everyone can tell I basically finished it. That's how you kill the boss. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.